Puppet Master 1, The Journey Begins. This movie's about 90 minutes. I think they're all 90 minutes, so we've mapped out it's going to be about 10 and a half hours, probably with breaks and things in there. Probably looking at somewhere around 11 and a half hours here of non-stop Charles Band full moon goodness. So we're going to shoot the movie. We might do some pickups during the movie, and when we get done with it, we'll tell you what we thought. So, woohoo! Here we go. Okay, we're recording. First one down. What do you think, Brandon?
My biggest problem, and I talked about this during the movie, was the score. Very difficult to listen to. The synthesized score was not good. And I mean, it's very typical of these types of films because they don't have the budget to get an orchestra to come in and score it, or a real composer or anything like that. It was not very scary, and the special effects and the puppets were pretty decent though. Gore was okay.
Stop motion, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good, and the nudity was reasonable. It wasn't a very good movie. I think the next one, it's going to be difficult. I mean, it was not that long, but it just wasn't very good.
Did you feel for any of the characters? Well, who's your favorite character in the movie?
I liked the puppet that had the really small head.
Pinhead.
Pinhead. He was cool. I felt the most emotional connection to him. Because his head, when it popped off, it sounded like a wine bottle being opened. But other than that, I mean, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't the worst movie I've seen, but it wasn't very good. I liked the period stuff at the beginning, the period pieces with the old cars and everything. I thought that was neat.
Were there any specific kills that you thought were the best? What was the best kill in the movie?
I think the woman going up under the bed and getting tunneler through the mouth. That was pretty good. The gore on that was pretty good when she was sitting at the table.
So out of 10, what do you score it?
No, that's a 3. It's not a very good movie.
Your scoring system may be changed as the day goes along.
That may have to be adjusted.
It may have to be adjusted. We'll see how you score it at the end of the day. Okay, Patrick.
Man, it just kind of it went by pretty fast.
Yeah, they do. I found that they go by fast.
It's about 12:10 right now, so I don't know if we're on track or what. This one kind of starts off at historic Bodega Bay, wherever that is. And like Brandon was saying, it does have the historic feel to it. That was kind of cool. You get this old world vibe with the puppeteer, and that's not something that's very common nowadays. Then it slowly moves into this isolated in one location plot where we have these friends, all these friends of this guy named Gallagher who's died, and they're all psychics, and they come to this one house, and it's a hotel actually where the puppeteer, the puppet master, killed himself in the beginning, and you find out Gallagher has got a hold of the puppets and they're running around. Not very scary, not very gory really. There's five kills, 1 suicide.
Pretty good suicide. William Hickey shot himself in the head. That was fun.
William Hickey kills himself.
Every time you see a senior citizen kill himself, you feel bad.
You never really care about the people who died. So they're kind of just.
Are they generic?
They're just there. They're just there at the hotel when they get killed.
Yeah, and actually they made the puppets more likable than the people.
I think that's why it took off as a series. Yeah. I think that's why most series take off. That's why Freddy Krueger took off, because you like Freddy Krueger and you like Jason.
The puppets are innocent, and you don't really feel like they're doing wrong or bad. It's
they have a conscience. They know that they're doing something bad, but they feel more than the humans do.
You get great classic lines like, Sexual Experiment 517A, or Dream with, It's Time to Die.
That's all one of my favorites. It's time to die.
But you also feel like, I think the problem with the film is you feel like you could really just beat up these puppets. like you really feel like these people let themselves be killed, and that's kind of one of the weird aspects of the film and why it's not scary at all. You don't really. You just
No, I think
pick up the thing and throw it against the wall.
There are some films that, I think people always root for the killer. And to me, you can never say those films are scary. Like, when you root for Jason, like, you're not scared.
You're right.
Or Freddy. You want to see Freddy. You like him, And I think the puppets are... It's not like they ever made action figures of any of the people in this movie. They're all the puppets.
And, one of the psychic ladies has a really bad fake southern accent, which is annoying.
Sounded like she was trying to be from Louisiana.
Yeah, God knows where she's trying to be from.
What was your favorite puppet in this one?
I like Blade.
Blade.
You get some puppet cam shots of him in the beginning.
Playing the piano.
POV shots, him going through people, and they're just oblivious to this black puppet. It's on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a hook hand, which comes in handy at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And
what are y'all's opinions on Leech Woman? Where do you think she's going to go in the series? Where is the series going to take Leech Woman?
I can't see her ever evolving. Leeches come out of her mouth.
It takes a long time to kill somebody with leeches. I mean, think about the amount of blood a leech could suck out.
The guy's trapped on a bed and just leeches slowly come out of her mouth and attach to his body, and he bleeds to death.
It'll take like 100 leeches to kill somebody within, several hours. They can't suck the blood out.
It's got some cool shots of, severed heads and on a bed for about 4 seconds. And
what is your take on the dream within the dream?
Yeah, this movie does have a dream within a dream.
One of the early innovators of the layered dream theory.
Yeah. And I guess that was his psychic ability. He could see stuff within his dreams.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Dream Warriors, but they're all psychics and they're not cool.
And then you got
they have their own powers.
Nympho
psychics, Louisiana psychic, gypsy psychic, dream psychic, and Gallagher watermelon smashing psychic.
Yeah.
I'd have to say I'm a fan of Tunneler in this film. I think Tunneler shines. I think he does the best kill.
He's got 2 good kills.
He doesn't have much of a personality, which I don't really recall him ever getting one during the series, but he's cool. He drills that woman's mouth. We also had a guest star appearance from Barbara Crampton. I thought that sucked because I would have liked to see her in the Nympho role because she's hot and I like her.
Got stalwart actor
Jimmy F. Skaggs playing Gallagher.
Jimmy F. Skaggs.
Jimmy
what a great
F.
name.
Skaggs playing Gallagher. And all around confusing me because he looks like I've seen him in about 19 other movies, but we checked and he wasn't in any of them. So
slicked back hair, does it?
Yeah, and scars all over his face. I guess he was attacked by some alligators or something.
He had braces as a child.
His braces in his mouth. They cut his mouth off.
Yeah, I think out of 10, like a 3 or 4.
Okay. Now we're first one down. Are we feeling positive or how are we feeling? How's your body feeling?
I've got a headache.
My body's okay.
Headache?
I like the theme music.
I like the theme too. I've always I like the opening theme. I like when the moon comes up on the full moon logo. I've always kind of liked that for some reason. But then I also like the main theme. The music is tedious throughout the film, but the puppet theme seems to, I kind of like it.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm getting a little hungry. I'm going to have to get some food right now.
Okay, we're going to watch the video zone that's included as we go to the bathroom and get some food, and then we'll move on to Puppet Master 2. So we'll see you on the flip side of Puppet Master 2.